real estate prices, despite the swings in the Nigerian economy, with all the macroeconomic indicators beating analysts' expectations and predictions and heading on the downside. There's been an astronomical rise in the average asking price for land across the upper end of the Lagos real estate market. Banana Island, Nigeria's most expensive neighborhood to date, leads the pack of neighborhoods in that class, where land value has defied the poor state of the economy and gone up significantly. In the last 3 years, price of land in Banana Island has moved up from about 600,000 naira per square meter pre-COVID 2019 to about 1.3 million, representing a little above 100% increase. For more on these headlines, we're going to speak to Arise business analyst Chika and Mbonu. Chika, good morning to you. You're an Ikoyi resident. You have to disclose that for our viewers. So you are you are well versed in the ups and downs of the higher end real estate markets in Lagos. Unless you want to start with real estate. That's okay. All right.
Okay. The interesting things.
Yeah.
When you have a recession,
yes,
and the first one is like a zero-sum game. Zero-sum game meaning that the money that is not in your pocket is in somebody's pocket.
Okay.
Now the right thing that happens also during recession is that the poor get poorer and the rich get richer.
Yeah.
Sometimes the middle income people are the people who are bludgeoned. Now, what do you see? The poor are the people who rent.
And the rich are the ones
who buy.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving something. So the things that happen again is sometimes the economists call it polarization.
Yep.
Basically, there's a wall there that says they have no's and they haves. Now, home minutes, bring it home to Banana Island.
Yeah.
It is what I call a finite piece of land.
Yeah.
That if we don't have, if you get a property there, land today there, you can count the acreage. You can measure the acreage.
Yeah.
And it's not more than that. So if you don't have it, you don't have it.
Yeah.
And if you desire to have it, you must pay to push out somebody who has it.
Okay, that's already there. Right.
So you find that somebody who has land there now who doesn't want to develop it, or you want it, what's going to happen is that this land, I need it, and the price they're going to quote for you is going to be in the roof.
Yeah.
Now, interjecting some economic things, economic issues. Also look at the investable outlets for Nigeria.
Right.
Now, if you're holding naira, especially in large quantities, what do you do with it?
Right.
There's no really effects for you to buy to take away.
Right.
Take out of the country. So you must actually want to invest in Nigeria. The Nigerian stock market, as most of the time we saw that we had the best returns, at least one of the best in the world.
Yep.
And then when those kind of things happens, also sometimes, what do people do? They cash out and look for alternative investment out there. So Nigeria was alternative. Is what? Real estate.
Real estate. Done well.
Yeah, and up there, who are those who are going to do it? Those who have those who have private wealth is what? Banana Island. But that doesn't say, so if you look at the dimension of the real estate market in Nigeria, that doesn't say that you have overcapacity at every level. At the lower levels, you have overcapacity.
Right.
But at the higher levels,
so supply is limited.
No. At the higher levels, what do you have? You have a lot of supply.
Okay.
But you have fewer takers in rental property.
Okay.
So if you drive through Ikoyi, a lot of because of the commercial value of the land in Ikoyi.
Yeah.
Now, because of the commercial value of land in Ikoyi, the old Ikoyi, those who are building there, on commercial purposes, they must go up to monetize.
Gotcha.
The price of the land. Now you move to Banana Land. A lot of Banana Land is what? Personal property.
Gotcha. Okay.
I want to build my own house.
Yeah.
You had Davido doing that, and some other people who can afford it.
Yeah.
So you rarely have the commercial properties there. A lot of development there is the status buildings.
Right.
And that is wealth.
Yeah.
And the lands are limited.
Right.
And then when supply is low compared to demand, you know what can happen.
Price.
Yeah, so even though the economy is low, but if you go down to the bottom of the pyramid, you have issues. That's where you may have a glut. But up there, because the land is limited, the rich are getting richer. There's polarization of wealth. You will find that the prices are going to go higher. But a lot of the properties, that are 10 floors, luxury flats and whatever, there are fewer takers because of the bigger issue in the economy, which is the financing of real estate in Nigeria.
Yes, thank you for mentioning that.
That's the bigger issue.
Yeah.
It's always difficult to analyze the real estate system in Nigeria because of the fact that the near absence of the financial system in support of mortgage.
Right, like they have overseas.
Like overseas.
20-year, 30-year
The UK economy is driven by mortgage.
Yeah.
US economy is also mortgage. As everybody is developing, by the time you move to a second level or third level in an organization, the next thing they're talking about is property.
Right.
Over here, you're going to say, I'm and leg or whatever. The best you can do is rent.
Right.
Or even shared flat. I still believe that people who are paying 5 million naira rent per annum here in Nigeria should be able to get mortgage and buy a property.
Exactly.
But you don't have things like that here.
Gotcha.
Because of the high level of cash and carry economy that we have and the lack of support from the banking system in that respect. If you borrow for mortgage here at double digits, 20-something%,
right.
how are you going to service it?
Right, exactly.
So that's the overriding thing. The mortgage system in Nigeria, the financial system in Nigeria is very poorly developed. And as I keep telling the bankers, this is one area that one day, when interest rates come to single digits,
it will really grow. Liquidity can
come into the system.
Yeah.
Just imagine a Parkview or Ikoyi, most of the properties are the lack equity. So a house of 600, one house of 600 can actually be six properties because 100 million equity can give you another 6 properties.
Got you.
Thank
you for that, Chika. The malaria eradication.
See, I think a report said that worldwide, 32% of the deaths in malaria is Nigeria. 27% of the attacks, so malaria attacks, is Nigeria. And the resulting to 32% of, we have share of 37% of the total malaria in the world is ours. And then 30% of the deaths is ours.
Wow,
Nigeria is, again, coming first in the world, from the bottom, from behind. So, the economic...
Was this graphic fair? I put this up. Was this fair? Because I've been getting some feedback that I wasn't being fair. I put this on the morning show.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Because the president has acknowledged the fact that we're going to eliminate, we're losing 2 trillion. But I don't think I've ever heard the president talk about how much we're losing in subsidy.
He doesn't.
I don't think the president has spoken about it. Maybe surrogates have talked, but I don't think our president has.
Right.
Even different the few times he has graciously, graced, us with his presence.
Yes.
I don't think he has spoken about this. But this is real. He's worried about the 2 trillion that we're going to save from eliminating malaria.
Yeah.
But it's a big issue. 30% of the deaths in the world.
Yeah.
That's massive. Look at the number of countries in the world, and that, and so the council that has been set up to this, the EMC, Eliminating Malaria Council, chaired by Alhaji Dangote.
Dangote, yes.
Is commendable. But again, we need to go to the fundamental issues that cause malaria and see how they can address them. We're looking forward to this, what the EMC will be doing to make sure that this happens. But it's commendable because of the economic bondage that it throws on the country. The number of prenatal pregnancies, people that die from pregnancy because of malaria.
Yes.
Children, especially those below 4 years that die from malaria.
Infant mortality.
A lot of them are caused by malaria. And the other foundation, even biggest foundation, the World Bank, everybody has been on this issue. I'm happy that the country is focusing on it now. But we can't talk about eliminating things without talking about subsidy. So that's one that will help our economy quickly.
Exactly. You've said that several times on this show. All right, business analyst Chika Mbonu. Chika, thank you for joining us. Talk real estate and talk healthcare as well. We appreciate your analysis as always.
Thank you.